about what happened to Alice. She was playing on the grass when all at once something popped out right in front of her. It was a white rabbit, all dressed up in striped pants and a red jacket, and he carried a pair of gloves and a fan. He took one look at Alice and started to run. Alice ran right after him, and suddenly she found herself falling. Down she went, lower and lower and lower, until finally she hit bottom. When she looked around, the rabbit was nowhere to be seen, and there were doors all about her. Then Alice saw a golden key on a table nearby.
Maybe this key will open one of the doors. Maybe that's where I'll find the rabbit.
Alice tried first one door, then another, but the key fit none of them, until she discovered a tiny door only 15 inches high. She opened the door, and on the other side was the prettiest garden in the world.
Oh, but how can I get through such a tiny door?
Just then Alice saw a bottle that said, "Drink me."
I suppose it'd be all right to taste it.
It was so delicious, Alice drank the whole bottle. And all at once she discovered something strange.
Oh, I'm getting smaller. Smaller, smaller, smaller.
By now, Alice was only 10 inches tall. There was a box nearby that said, "Eat me." So Alice opened it to see what was inside. There was a pink cupcake, and it tasted so good Alice ate it to the last crumb. And then she noticed something. She was growing taller, taller and taller and taller, until she was 9 feet high.
Oh, this is awful. Why, it's almost as bad as growing smaller.
Alice was so worried she didn't notice the white rabbit had come out of the garden. He was so startled when he saw Alice standing there 9 feet tall that he dropped his gloves and fan and ran. Alice picked them up, then started to fan herself. Suddenly she noticed something. She was growing smaller, and so quickly. What could it be?
The gloves?
Alice dropped the gloves, but she kept on growing smaller.
The fan?
She dropped the fan, and instantly she started growing smaller. She was exactly her real size now. At that very moment, the rabbit came rushing back for his gloves and fan, but they disappeared. Now the rabbit seemed unafraid of her. He even spoke to her. "Run quickly," he said, "and bring me a fan and gloves." Alice wasn't sure why she obeyed, but she ran off in the direction he pointed to, until she came to a little house that said W. Rabbit on the door. Alice went right inside. There was a pitcher of lemonade on the table, and Alice was so thirsty she decided to drink some. But before she finished even half a glass, Alice was growing again. She bent her head just in time to keep from going right through the roof. And the white rabbit was outside now, calling to her angrily. But Alice couldn't get out of the house. She was far too tall. Inside his house. He quickly called all his friends round, gave each of them a handful of pebbles, then ordered everybody to throw the pebbles at the house. But when some of them fell inside the house, they turned into cookies.
I wonder what would happen if I ate a cookie.
Alice found the cookies made her smaller, so she kept on eating them until she was only 3 inches high. Now she could slip out of the house without anyone seeing her. Once out of the house, she ran until she was all out of breath. She was resting against a mushroom when somebody spoke to her. It was Mr. Caterpillar. If Alice wanted to grow taller, he told her, all she had to do was to eat some of the mushroom.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'll try it this very minute.
Mr. Caterpillar was right. Alice nibbled at the mushroom till she was about 9 inches tall. Then she thanked Mr. Caterpillar and walked on. She hadn't gone far when she noticed a funny little door set inside a tree, and it was partly open.
I'll just peek inside.
Alice pushed the door open wide, walked into a beautiful garden. And you know who lived there? Why, a whole pack of cards. ones and twos and threes and jacks and aces, and they were all busy preparing for a trial to find out who stole the cards the Queen of Hearts had baked that morning. Suddenly, all the cards lined up in order. The King and Queen were approaching. An ace of diamonds whispered to Alice about how mean the King and Queen had become. A pair of tens had planted rose bushes that grew red roses instead of white, and the Queen had ordered their heads cut off. The first witness called before the King and Queen was a 10 of clubs. Then came the cook, who was only a 3 of spades. While the King was questioning the cook, Alice made a terrible discovery. He was growing taller again. She was wondering what to do when the King called out the name of the next witness. Alice?
Please?
Alice jumped up hurriedly. But before she could walk over to the witness chair, the King pounced for silence. Everyone over a mile tall must leave the court instantly, he ordered. Everybody turned to look at Alice.
But I'm not a mile tall.
Oh, but you are, insisted the Queen. You're almost 2 miles tall.
I'm not. I am not.
You are so, screamed the Queen. Off with her head! And that the whole pack of cards rose up into the air, and they came flying down upon Alice, every single one of them.
Oh, no, please. I didn't mean it. Please let me go.
And you know what happened? Alice cried out so loudly she woke herself up. Yes, it had all been a dream. Alice had dreamed her whole visit to Wonderland.